Welcome back, everybody. It's Rudy with FOMO Investments. I hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend on this beautiful holiday weekend. And I know, you read the clickbait line title correctly. I'm here to let everybody know the official press release. And that is actually, it's not clickbait. I'm excited to let everybody know that we pretty much have about 12 months till the official rhetoric and lets us know that we will be having our reprint sets back. And I'm kind of, I don't know, everybody. I'm kind of double-edged sword feeling about this whole thing. So we're going to talk about the impact and what I think is going to happen, and it's kind of the risks and the variables of it. I was sitting here over the weekend. I dug an extra layer. I expanded my basement. I was hanging out in the master's graveyard over here, looking at all the things from the past. And I was like, we got a lot of memories here, everybody. We got a lot of memories. All the failures, all the people who lost money, all the anger, all the card stores that had to sell online to unload their product on Amazon. It's symbolic. So I thought about it, and I was like, okay. So since we have about a year until we get these master pseudo-style reprint boxes back, what do we do? And I know, most of you are pausing the video already. Beep, boop, 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 boop. I heard Rudy say this. Can anybody validate this? Reply. No, I won't click that asshole's video. I hate that guy. Do you guys agree? Oh, I hate him too. Okay, so now that we got that part out of the way, what's going to happen? How's it going to feel? So I do believe they're going to kind of modify the names. They're in this new thing where Wizards feels that doing nothing special and not engaging any creativity, but as long as we change the name from a Grand Prix that failed to Magic Fest. And remember, when you say Magic Fest, everybody, move your hand upwards and look slowly to the left. I know, it kind of feels fucking important now, doesn't it, everybody? Okay, so I was like, I really like it. I said about a year from now, to have some new reprint style master set brought back, I think it fits. Because it allows us to have another 12 months of modern prices, and a little bit of legacy, but mostly modern prices, to continue to climb and go up in value. Now, when this happens, it's going to force all the young, newer players, mostly the younger Timmys and Timmy the Third, to continue to buy in at escalating prices. This is good for stores. This is good for people like me continuously selling them. And then when it finally shows up in about a year to 18 months from now, maybe 20 months, depending. Sometimes their announcements are weird. You guys know how that is. So then I was like, that's perfect. Because by that time, we will be able to have the maximum gap downwards in secondary card prices on the reprints. Once that reprint engine kicks in again, so we can start printing out that equity. We got to squeeze that equity out of the market. Because there's really not a lot of equity to squeeze out of standard anymore. I mean, look at it is what it is. So we've got to really make sure we ramp up this machine the next 12 months. Really be real quiet, hide in the corner like a ninja, peek through the blinds like a creepy broody kind of person. Just be that creeper and watch everybody bid up those prices on modern cards. And then, in about a year from now, come over here and visit the Master's Graveyard. And we can raise the dead and bring back those reprint sets. And I think that's going to be I really do think that'll be perfect timing. It'll cause the maximum amount of kind of equity loss for Timmy's while kind of allowing Wizards to reprint the most amount of equity in their $10 booster packs. And I was like, I like that. That's really smart. It'll give enough time where a lot of the people who are angry and not happy with things will have already quit and moved away. They'll be gone. They'll be playing Monopoly and other Hasbro games like My Little Pony and, those high-flying games, probably the World of Warcraft's TCG or Kaijudo. These are the new card games that are taking over the industry. So I was like, all right, well, that's pretty smart. So I'm so confident that this is kind of the direction, and I'm excited to let everybody know about this new set. I want everybody to remind me over the next 12 months about how Rudy lied and it's wrong, and I want to make sure nobody forgets. So in order for me to make sure nobody forgets, I got to remind everybody. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to remind everybody that this is coming. That didn't work, did it? So the thing is, I want to know what that's going to mean. And I don't think the set itself and the reprint of modern cards is as important as how bad is Wizards going to do it. Because we've already learned this new Hasbro Direct toy shop was a huge success. And I mean, since we're all back on Team Hasbro, I mean, I would assume moving forward, the new master products are also going to be distributed directly either through an Amazon type platform or the corporate monster powerhouse ivory tower known as Hasbro Toy Shop. And after how positive the experience went, I'm leaning towards most likely it's going to be distributed something like that. Or it's going to be distributed to the exclusive of whoever's running the Magic Fest. And forcing people to kind of help raise those attendance numbers. It'll kind of pseudo-inflate those numbers so that when shareholders and, Big Daddy overlooks Wizards, they're going to see positive upticks in the attendance. So I think my main concern is really going to be, again, okay, we're not concerned about the local game store anymore. Most of those have already restructured now. Are more of the local game house. It's more of the LGH is kind of the new business model where everybody's playing at home now. And I wonder how that's really going to affect people's morale when these master sets come back, and everybody who's been playing the last year or two has never really experienced huge declines in those modern staples. Everybody kind of feels they're in the clear. Everybody feels that, Snappy and Lily, all these cards are stable. All the fetches. Look at Modern Masters 2017. Rest its nice little self. Look at Eternal Masters, blessed over here in the graveyard. And I'm like, that's kind of, none of those cards can go down. I mean, when they do reprint sets, they only give us the theme set we've been waiting for. But what happens when the new one comes out and under the new distribution model in the next year or so? And how is this going to work? And I really want everybody else's opinion on this video because, based on this information, and keep in mind, everybody, this is a comedy satire channel. Everything on this channel is made up. The information presented is not factual, and any coincidences to the reality of any events that are private information are strictly coincidental. You have to remember that. It was like the guy in the previous Shahrazad predicted core sets coming back and stupid stuff. I mean, that's strictly coincidental. There is no actual inside information. And it makes me wonder, okay, I wonder how the public's going to react. That's really what I want to know. Because I think there's going to be so much new blood by then, I don't think anyone's really going to remember this stuff. And that's the problem, especially with us in America. That Western culture we all live in, there's one thing we can all bank on from a corporation versus the consumer standpoint. And that is we have no attention span. Our most important thing and our strongest memory is the last 24 hours. Tomorrow morning, everything today slowly heals. Time heals all, and as time goes by, the impact and the pain of losses and frustration kind of soothes over and kind of reduces, and we all are ready to throw our wallet back at the screen and head back over to that successful machine. And I really do wonder how much of that delay of reset, kind of like the coincidence that previous Rudy had predicted, and he's long gone, when he had predicted about core sets coming back. And again, that was also a satire joke that's common, everything's just strictly fake. But, when he predicted that, a lot of people, thought core sets, and they made decisions, and stores made decisions based on that, based on no more core sets. And now the core sets came back, and core 2019, well, quite frankly, has just been a complete disaster. Which is funny, because I actually like the set. I think it's actually a really good set with a lot of reprint equity. It's actually a pretty cool set. That's just me. But again, I still don't know how to play the game. I'm still a very big Kaijudo fan. So, it really makes you wonder, okay, when we're moving into this direction, is it going to be a good reprint set? Is it going to be a successful master set? How is the new distribution model really going to impact the price of the cards? Is it going to be the Amazon Hasbro Direct only so that they can kind of peg that currency to make sure that currency, known as the booster box, stays and does not deflate below market value or MSRP? So that's really all I have to say. I just wanted to make sure everybody's on the same page. I want everybody to be aware of what's coming. And I wanted everyone to be aware that you can't take this video seriously because, again, Rudy just makes everything up. And again, everything in this video, if anything happens to come true in the next 12 to 18 months, depending on the timing of their announcements, just remember, everybody, this is strictly just a coincidence. And I hope you guys learned something today. I hope this video allowed you guys to step back and go, well, what should I do? Should you buy or sell, or should you make moves in the meantime? Based on that information, should you continue to buy and flip modern cards, knowing you're pretty safe for the next 6 to 12 months? And again, I'm not sure when that announcement's going to come out. It could be exactly in the 12-month time period, or it could be earlier for 12. I'm not sure on the details. It was very vague when I received the information, which is obviously just a lie there too. So other than that, I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I cannot wait to hear everyone's feedback, and hopefully this video does break 500 views so that I can move on with my life. You guys have a great day.